The partisan divide in Washington, D.C. has Democrats pushing to flip seats around the South. Now they have their sights set on South Carolina's 5th District. A spokesman with the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee says they are adding the congressional seat to their list of battlefield targets they believe could turn blue due to dissatisfaction with Trump's performance.
I mean, a lot of the people that we're talking with, we stand with those people that are distraught about the chaos that's going on in Washington.
A recent Fox News poll shows 53% of Americans disapprove of Trump, but in South Carolina, the percentages are only 2% apart, with 46% disapproval ratings and 48% in approval. But campaign finance records may indicate the tide is turning. At the start of 2018, Democrat candidate Archie Parnell has just over $230,000 in a district that has been red for 8 years, compared to incumbent Republican Ralph Norman, who has $100,000.
People liked Donald Trump because they wanted change. They did not want politicians in office. And so I'm not a politician.
November's face-off will be a rematch.
Well, it's going to be a fun race. I look forward to running on the record.
Republican Norman defeated Parnell by less than 3 percentage points during last year's race for Republican Mick Mulvaney's seat, who became budget director with the Trump administration. He beat Democrat John Spratt in 2010 by 10 percentage points.
The American people can see what's happening, and it's less government. It's not more government like my opponent wants.
But Democratic challenger Parnell is depending on one counterpunch, his outside of the Beltway profile.
We are not listening to Washington, D.C. We are running our own race. This is a race by South Carolinians, for South Carolinians, about South Carolina.
Some Dems point to the recent win by Doug Jones in Alabama's special Senate election, but experts say there is no comparison.
You can't look at a congressional district election like South Carolina's 5th in the same way that you can look at the Alabama Senate race, for example, which was statewide, a Senate race, and had a flawed candidate. We don't have that situation.
Overall, Democrats hope to build a wave election through races across the U.S., while also targeting the 68 districts won by Trump in 2016. In Elgin, South Carolina, Therese Garnier, Fox News.